Today we're going to go over our vocabulary for the week of the Statue of Liberty. And we're going to start with the word crown. So here's our picture of a crown. And a crown is a metal head decoration worn by royalty or other honored people. A sentence would sound like, the queen placed a gold crown on her head. Synonyms would be tiara, and you could also use it in the form of crowning or crowned. Next, we have liberty. Liberty means freedom. The sentence that uses the word is, citizens of a free country have liberty to speak about any topic. As mentioned above, the synonym would be freedom. Antonyms would be suppression or repression, and that's where you don't allow people to do certain things or have certain freedoms. And so we can see that our country is represented with freedom by our flag and the Statue of Liberty. Both are representations of liberty in our country. Okay, the next one is models. Models are small copies of something. Sentence would sound like, the students used clay to make small models of the real statue. Synonyms would be representations, and other word forms would be model, and that would be your singular. So you can see here, an art student is using clay to make a model of a car. And though this model is large, it is obviously very much smaller than an actual car, and so it would still be considered a model. The next word is symbol. A symbol is something that represents or stands for something else. Sentence would be, the bald eagle is a symbol of the United States, representing courage. Synonyms would be a sign or an emblem, and other forms used could be symbolic or symbolism. And you'll see here we have many American symbols, our eagle, the White House, our flag, the Statue of Liberty, fireworks for the 4th of July, stars, this statue that of the soldiers holding up the American flag or picking back up the American flag. So those are all symbols of our country. The next word is tablet. Now, much like the tablet that you guys use to do work, like an iPad or our Amazon Fires, it's a small flat surface with something written on it. So the original tablet, as we see here on the Statue of Liberty, would be a small flat surface that they wrote on, usually out of stone. And because our tablets are small flat surfaces with information on them, that's where they got their name. A sentence would sound like, a poem was carved into a stone tablet. The next word is torch. A torch is a stick with burning matter on one end used for light. Sentence would sound like, the guide carried a torch in her hand to light the way. Synonyms would be light. And you can see the Olympic torch here is being lit, and then they'll run that through. Okay. The next word is unforgettable. The definition is so good that you cannot forget it. A sentence might sound like, the spectacular fireworks that lit up the sky were an unforgettable sight. Synonyms would be memorable, antonyms would be forgettable, and other word forms would be forget, forgetful, forgetfulness, and that would be using that root word forget, but of course this means unforgettable. So that means it cannot be forgotten easily. Okay, and our last word this week is unveiled. Unveiled means revealed or uncovered or showed for the first time. The sentence would be, they pulled the cloth off the statue the cloth off as the statue was unveiled, we clapped. So you can see that that's what we see here in the picture. The statue is covered, and then as they unveil it, they take that cloth off, you can see it. Other synonyms would be revealed or uncovered. Antonyms would be covered, hid, or concealed. And word forms would be unveil, veil, and veiled.